Hey guys, it's Tim coming at you with a brand new Pacific Rim Uprising related video for this week. And if you want to get more Pacific Rim related content from us, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it so you can be immediately informed whenever a new video goes up. For today's video though, instead of explaining the background information of the Pacific Rim franchise or speculating for Pacific Rim Uprising, today we're going to have a good old-fashioned monster fight. I'll be pitting the Category 3 Kaiju Knifehead against the Category 4 Kaiju Leatherback, both of whom were taken down by Gypsy Danger in the original Pacific Rim film. First off, let's take a look at their stats. Knifehead is 315 feet tall, or 96 meters, weighs 2,700 tons, has a speed rating of 6, a strength rating of 7, and an armor rating of 7 as well. Leatherback, on the other hand, has a height of 267 feet, or 81.4 meters, has a weight of 2,900 tons, a speed rating of 5, a strength rating of 6, and an armor rating of 10. So based on those ratings, Knifehead has the strength, speed, and height advantage, while Leatherback has the weight and armor class advantage. In terms of offensive capabilities, Knifehead has 4 arms, 2 main arms, and 2 protruding from its abdomen, with its main arms having large protruded claws in the center of its hand. It has jagged incisors lining its jaw, and its main feature being its knife-shaped head, which is strong enough to cut Jaegers clean in half. Meanwhile, Leatherback has gorilla-like jumping abilities, shovel-shaped hands, heavy armor plating around its entire body, and its main distinguishing feature being that it can generate an EMP pulse from its back. In terms of fighting styles, Knifehead will mostly try to physically intimidate his opponent while directly attacking them with various claws and biting attacks. However, if Knifehead survives an attack that its opponent thinks killed it, it will play possum until its opponent is off guard in order to get the drop on them. In fact, this was a turning point in the war because Knifehead playing possum like this was the first example of a kaiju using tactic in a fight against a Jaeger. Leatherback's fighting style isn't too dissimilar to this. It's naturally hostile and will attack anything that confronts it, especially when directly challenged to a fight. Its strength comes from its rage, and its fighting style is similar to that of a gorilla. That being said, if it's injured during a fight, it will retreat from an active battle in order to get the drop on its opponent, typically from behind. Leatherback is also the only known kaiju so far that's used improvised weapons when it threw a crane at Gypsy Danger. And finally, let's go over these two's weak points. For Knifehead, that would be the base of its neck and its throat, and for Leatherback, that would be its spinal cavity. Leatherback also has 6 exposed eyes which are vulnerable to damage, as seen when a flare is shot into them during the movie. So who wins this fight? Well, honestly, they actually come out fairly even compared to each other. Like I said, Knifehead has the strength and speed advantage, but Leatherback is a major tank. As a point of comparison, Gypsy Danger, who they both fought, has a speed rating of 7, a strength rating of 8, and an armor rating of 6, meaning that it has 1 rank higher than Knifehead in both speed and strength, but 4 ranks lower than Leatherback in terms of armoring. And we can basically take Leatherback's EMP out of the equation, because similarly to how it didn't affect Gypsy Danger during their fight, it probably wouldn't affect Knifehead as well, since he's not running electricity. So the fight's basically going to come down to this. Will Knifehead be able to get through Leatherback's plating before Leatherback is able to get the drop on it and attack its neck and throat? Because Knifehead should be able to outmaneuver and outstrength Leatherback in any direct confrontation they have. So it's going to come down to who is able to use the best tactic during the fight. Knifehead could gain a major advantage in the fight from having Leatherback being able to get the drop on him by blinding his 6 eyes, which he has multiple options to attack. But even with that, if Knifehead can't pierce Leatherback's plating, then it's not going to do him a lot of good in the fight, it'll just delay the inevitable. And like I said, the only Jaeger that Knifehead ever fought had a much weaker armor rating than Leatherback has. So if Knifehead can get through the armoring, then I would very easily give the fight to Knifehead. If not, then I give it to Leatherback, because if he can't be damaged by Knifehead's primary form of attack, there isn't much he can do to him, and Knifehead's weakness is much more exposed. But what do you guys think? Do you think that Knifehead can take down Leatherback in a fight? Or do you think Leatherback's durability is going to be able to save it and be able to take down Knifehead instead? Well, Let us know who you think wins down in the comments. And like I said at the beginning, if you want to hear more Pacific Rim related content from us, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it so you can be immediately informed whenever a new video goes up. But until next time, this has been Tim from the Hybrid Network, signing out.